This episode is brought to you by Amazon Prime. There's nothing sweeter than baking cookies during the holidays. With Prime, I get all my ingredients delivered right to my door, fast and free, no last-minute store trips needed. And of course, I blast my favorite holiday playlist on Amazon Music. It's the ultimate soundtrack for creating unforgettable memories. From streaming to shopping, it's on Prime. Visit Amazon.com/Prime to get more out of whatever you're into.
Hey, I'm Ryan Reynolds.
Recently, I asked Mint Mobile's legal team if big wireless companies are allowed to raise prices due to inflation. They said yes. And then when I asked if raising prices technically violates those onerous two-year contracts, they said, "What the f*** are you talking about, you insane Hollywood ass?" So to recap, we're cutting the price of Mint Unlimited from $30 a month to just $15 a month.
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 up front for 3 months plus taxes and fees. Promo rate for new customers for limited time. Unlimited more than 40 gigabytes per month. Slows full terms at mintmobile.com.
70,000 people are here, and Bob Dylan is the reason for it.
Inspired by the true story.
If anyone is going to hold your attention on a stage, it's kind of be a freak.
Are you a freak?
Hope so.
And starring Timothée Chalamet as Bob Dylan. He defied everyone.
Turn it down!
Play loud!
To change everything.
Make some noise, BD.
Timothée Chalamet, Edward Norton, Elle Fanning, Monica Barbaro. A complete unknown. Only in theaters Christmas Day. Rated R. Under 17, not admitted without parent.
Welcome to the Nuggets Podcast. I'm your host, David Sammel. And each week, we'll be discussing a topic that will provide you with food for thought to help you on your journey. There's a lot of talk always about and surrounding resilience. And I want to talk to you today about my view on resilience. Everybody tends to understand its significance and know that it's a crucial element for success. And in some ways, it seems to have overtaken the word determination. But today I want to discuss how resilience must be unconditional. In my sport, tennis, that I coach in, resilience is mentioned all the time, and it's almost like a mantra in the sport. But I often observe players who exhibit a resilience only to a certain extent, not realizing that this constitutes conditional resilience. Essentially, when faced with extreme challenges, there's an underlying belief that their resilience has limits and they should not be tested to such an extent. And I'm not suggesting that humans have limitless resilience, because, if you tortured or something in a war, I'm not sure what the limits are. And there are rare individuals who have incredible limits. But in modern life, we are really pushed to our boundaries. And the greatest athletes certainly possess great limits. Their resilience is basically unconditional. They tackle whatever comes their way without harboring the notion that their resilience should have a ceiling. True resilience to me means handling everything that arises with an attitude that if you're going to do something special, this is kind of normal. You're going to have to keep bouncing back. You're going to have to keep overcoming challenges over and over again, and that you do it with a sense of normality. And it also doesn't imply that there's an absence of emotional involvement or that there are never moments of weakness. To me, it signifies that after such moments, one promptly recovers and perseveres. What matters is that if you genuinely aspire to achieve something and deeply believe in it, there should be no limit to how often you rebound and continue striving to overcome any obstacles. That wraps up this episode. Be sure to grab the freebie in the show notes, a guide to the difference between belief and confidence. Please leave a review on Apple Podcasts and subscribe on YouTube for more. See you in the next episode.
podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
How do you feel when you switch to Geico and save on your car insurance? It's like going to work on one Thursday morning and thinking to yourself, just one more day until Friday. But then somebody in the elevator says, Happy Friday! Then you check your phone quickly and discover today is actually Friday. So yes, Happy Friday, random stranger in the elevator. Happy Friday indeed. Yep, switching and saving with Geico feels just like that. Get more with Geico.